Hello and happy Sunday, everybody. This is Kelly with IfYouHaveAnEgg.com, and today is Sunday, October the 1st. Let me check my watch. It's October the 1st. How is it already October? I do not know, but welcome to October. Welcome to fall. I think we rolled over to fall on September the 22nd. I believe it was on Bo's birthday. But anyway, hello and happy Sunday, everybody. Again, this is Kelly with IfYouHaveAnEgg.com. Today is Sunday, October the 1st. This is chat number 335, and it is titled Say Yes to Saying No. Interesting topic, huh? We'll talk about that here in a few minutes. I've got a little bit of news for this month, just to kick off this month, to kick off the first day of October. But hello and happy Sunday, everybody. I hope you all are having a fantastic week. If you are watching this on YouTube, and hello, Anna. If you're watching this on YouTube, that is just youtube.com. Search If You Have an Egg. We have lots of videos, and again, I'll talk about that here in a second. Hello, Mary from Pittsburgh, and hello, Deanna. So, Deanna, no race weekend this weekend. And hello, John from home base. So happy that you are home and not stuck in a hospital, rehab, whatever facility this weekend. Hello, Carol Lou. Hello, Sarah from Raleigh, Massachusetts. Happy October, Ghosttober, she says. Awesome. Did y'all know that there is a Friday the 13th this month? Whoop, whoop. I love Friday the 13th. And hello, Dorothy. It's good to see you. If you're brand new, please let us know, because we would love to welcome you, and we'd love to bring you into our little group here. And yeah, Deanna says the race is over. I don't know. And hello, Catherine from Lowell, North Carolina. Good to see you. And hello, Mary Ann from Pennsylvania. But again, if you're brand new, let us know. We'd love to welcome you. We also do have a YouTube channel. That's just youtube.com. Search If You Have an Egg. Or, oh yeah, Sarah says Spooktober too. It totally is. And there was a full moon 2 nights ago, and I think again last night. So it was already very spooky. Yeah, already. Yeah, and we also have everything we're going to talk about tonight is going to be posted on IfYouHaveAnEgg.com. That's just www.IfYouHaveAnEgg.com. And you can scoot over there after the chat and get anything you need for free. You can download it, print it, do whatever you need to, share it with a friend. Hello, Pat from Illinois, and I missed a couple of people. Hello, Elaine. Hello, Sandra from Dingman's Ferry. Good to see you. Hello, Barbara from I'm not going to say this correctly, Bono, South Carolina. Is that correct? John, have you all done a Family Dollar or Dollar Tree there? And, oh no, Deanna says the Taylor Swift game is starting soon. What does that even mean? And let's see. Hello, Diana from Fowlerville, Michigan. Aloha, Kathy. Hello, Marlene. Hello, Orlando Debbie. And hello, Sandra from Naperville. So I saw a few of you all Thursday in our Zoom with Gwen, and oh no, Marlene says she's been sick. She's had the flu. She's been sick for a couple of weeks. I'm so sorry. And hello, Melby from South Carolina. Good to see you. And hello, Vicky. So fantastic that everyone is here. We've got a little bit of news for this first day of October. You know, it's hard to have a lot of news when it's the first day of the month. And hello, Trish from California. Good to see you. Trish, how's your dental thing going? Mine is like fantastic, and we got to go to one of our favorite places to eat Friday night, so I was very happy about that. So I'm doing much better. And so Carol Lou said she loved the Mama Bear shirt. This is actually a t-shirt from Kodiak Cakes. They sent me a free t-shirt because I've been making so many things with Kodiak Cakes, and we're going to do it in the second half. So I thought it was only appropriate. I got the shirt like 2 days ago in the mail, and I was like, perfect timing, Kodiak. You all are geniuses. We're going to be making something with Kodiak Cakes on Sunday night, so I will definitely wear the shirt. Also, fantastically soft. Love it. This is going to go into that favorite stack. Okay, today is Sunday, October the 1st, very first day of October, in case I haven't already said that 7 times. This is chat number 335. Thank you. This is chat number 335. Say yes to saying no, and we'll go over that here in a few minutes. If you're brand new, the first half of the chat, so this is a 1 hour long chat. Hope you went potty before you joined us, but this is a 1 hour chat, and the first 30 minutes are whatever Weight Watchers went over the prior week, and the second 30 minutes are something fun, and it's going to be fun and delicious for me. Also, thank you to everyone who's been sending us stars. We are at about 55% of our goal. Yay! Of our current goal, and the current goal is 5,000 stars. That is so that we can pay for all of these things that I've been collecting to be able to show you all how to make some fun and fantastic things. So again, thank you to everyone who's already contributed. This round is 5,000 stars, so thank you to all of you all. Okay, a little bit of news for chat number 335, the first day of October of 2023. The first thing is, everybody just chill for a second, okay? We're getting to that time of year where everybody starts going, It's that time of the year when Weight Watchers starts changing things. Okay, breathe. nothing is changing about the program, okay? Everybody just stop and take a breath, okay? The Weight Watchers app is undergoing some updates. Only about 10 to 15% of people with the digital version of the app have seen any of those changes. I'm not one of those people, so I cannot tell you what they are because I have not seen them in person. Are you one? Have you seen any changes yet with your Weight Watchers app? I have been assured, though, that these are simply app updates, okay? These are not a sign that a new program is coming because, again, it's that time of year. So if you are a past, Weight Watcher, if you've been doing this for a little while, you know that this is the time of year when they start meddling in things right before the holidays. I don't know why it's that way every time, but this is not a program change year, okay? It's just an update on the app. But I'm just curious if anybody, so all of you geek people, Twitchy members that are extra panicky, calm down, just calm down, okay? But I'm curious if anybody has seen any of the changes because they said only about 10 to 15% of people so far have seen anything. I'm not one of the 10 to 15%. And hello to Morocco, to Ahmed from Morocco. But I'm not one of the 10 to 15%. So yeah, so I haven't seen anything. I'm just curious to know what it is. Also, last week, we discussed that the online store for Weight Watchers is going away. I hadn't really seen any good deals yet until now. This week, all of the cookbooks that are on the Weight Watchers app, so I guess if you log on to weightwatchers.com, I'm not sure what kind of digital you have to have. Sure, you could probably just go on there and buy them, but they are starting to run some deals. So the cookbooks were anywhere from $15 to $20. They are all marked down. Hello, Katie. They're all marked down to $3. Just $3. So if you've been waiting to purchase a Weight Watchers cookbook, they are closing out their kind of online retail program. And okay, Ahmed's wanting to know what we're speaking about. We are talking about Weight Watchers. So if you're not doing Weight Watchers, then thanks for joining us, but we'll probably not see you later. Okay. So anybody who's been waiting on those online deals, that's the first one that I've seen, but they will eventually be closing out everything that's in that online store. So right now, the $15 to $20 cookbooks, those are all $3. So just $3. And hello, John. It's good to see you. And the last bit of news before we start chatting is I lied to you all. Didn't realize. Well, Deanna, thank you so much, Deanna. Deanna just sent 99 stars. I was telling you all about just a few seconds ago about trying to reach our 5,000 star goal, and Deanna just sent 99. Thank you so much. And bye, Ahmed. Hope you have a great evening. Katie's going to check out the cookbooks, but thank you, Deanna. I really appreciate that. Yeah, so we're a little bit closer to being fully funded. On the things that I bought this last time to be able to, show you all things. And I just follow that up by saying, I've been lying to you all. I've been inadvertently lying to you all. So every week I say, oh, this is chat number 335. We have 334 other videos you can go watch over on YouTube. I looked today. I'm wrong. We do not have, so I've been saying it's whatever the chat number was minus 1, that's how many chats there were if you wanted to go back and watch them. I was wrong. So sorry. There are actually 556 videos as of right now. There are 556 other videos over on our YouTube channel hello Lisa, over on youtube.com, search If You Have an Egg, 556, okay? I don't know what those other 200 videos are. They're just recipe videos. They're not all chat videos. I don't know. The very first one is me trying out an egg white delight from Chick-fil-A, and it's pretty funny because I knocked the camera over. Anyway, it's hilarious. Okay, a lot of grocery hauls. Like apparently there was a period of years there. Dorothy, thank you so much. Thank you. Dorothy just sent 100 stars. Thank you all so much. This is a 199 star night. Woohoo! Awesome. We're so much closer, at 59% now of paying for everything. So thank you all so much. I really do appreciate that. But yeah, 556 videos. Apparently there for a little while. Well, Debbie, I only have 3 shorts. I only have 3. Okay, and Sarah says her favorite one so far is the popcorn one. But apparently I had a little stint there for about a year or two where every other week or every couple of weeks I was doing a grocery haul. Who was eating all these groceries? Because it was like the whole counter would be filled with things. Anyway, some of the videos are grocery hauls. 556 videos, not including the one that'll get posted after tonight. If you spent just a mere 8 hours a day watching the back videos from If You Have an Egg, it would only take you 34.75 days to be completely caught up. So, no pressure. Only 34.75 days if you turn this into your full-time job for the next month. Okay. Whew. Next thing I need to know is, oh yeah, and Sarah got the popcorn seasonings. Awesome. Okay, next thing I need to know is who sat their bottom in a chair last week. So give me some thumbs ups if you put your bottom in a chair last week. Or if you attended a Zoom workshop. I did both. So I get 2 thumbs up, 2 thumbs ups. Okay. Oh, and Carol Lou says one of the Weight Watchers cookbooks is 100 Instant Pot and slow cooker recipes. Interesting. For $3, I may have to go look at that one. But yeah, thumbs ups if you, I get 2. I get 2 thumbs ups because I sat my bottom in a chair and I attended a Zoom workshop last week. So thumbs ups for those, and then hearts if you attended here with us live last week, or if you watched later on demand, if you watch this later on demand. Oh, and Katie skipped this weekend, was camping for her birthday. Okay, so you know, Katie, you get a pass because A, it was your birthday, and B, camping, okay? You know how much I love camping. So bravo to everyone who attended this week. Here, getting ready for this first week of October. So bravo to everyone. Good job, good job, good job, you all. Last week was chat number 334, and we were talking about organizing your kitchen for success. And last week I had you all pointed over here towards our refrigerator and towards the pantry. I have to tell you, that came in so handy. Christine, who owns the cabinet side of our business, she was moving right before that chat, and so she had a ton of stuff from house number 1 that had been sold that she was storing in the refrigerator, all things that were Red Light Foods from, well, I shouldn't say all Red Light Foods, but quite a few Red Light Foods, and things that I didn't need to see, didn't need to be in. And of course, you know, she's like this big around, and she was like, oh yeah, go ahead, just eat whatever you want, you know, go ahead, you know, just help yourself. So I took her groceries during our Organize Your Kitchen last week. I took her groceries and we hard-boiled all of her eggs because we didn't know when she was coming back for them. Put those front and center. We took her, let's see, what else did we take? Her hummus. We stacked those in the door. We organized those in the door. We went ahead and roasted her tomatoes in the air fryer so that we could use those. We processed. We went ahead and prepped some of her mushrooms, some baby carrots and things that she had. So anything that she had that was going to be 0 or low points, we went ahead, the girls in the showroom and I went ahead and prepped them or did whatever with them and put them in that space. So where I showed you all last week, you know, kind of that, you know, let's have like at the grocery store, you know, they put the things that they want you to buy kind of at the normal person's eye level. So we did that. Then I took everything else that she had that I didn't want to see, things that I didn't want to get into, like pie crusts and rich and decadent raviolis with cream sauces and things like that. And I put them down in the crisper drawers or in the freezer. I put them down in that bottom drawer. And you know what? I stayed out of them. I stayed completely out of them. And when she came in today with her cooler to pick them back up, all of her decadent, high-fat, high-point things that I wanted to stay out of, and hello, Evie, that I wanted to stay out of, I stayed out of them because they were down where I couldn't see them. So last week we were talking about organizing your kitchen. We talked about the fact that easier really is better. If you make something easier to do, you're really more likely to do it. Also, distance makes the food noise get quieter if it's not near you, and especially if you left it at the store, it can't talk to you so, you know, as loudly. And especially now you see me, 80% of your thoughts, distractions, and even your perceptions are determined by what you can see. So we talked about hiding things that you don't want to be able to see and keeping things in plain view. You know, again, like that grocery store concept. Let's keep everything we want to look at, you know, here kind of at a normal person's eye level. Anything that we don't want to eat, put it away, put it down low. And that really does affect how you think, your perception of things, and, you know, and what your plan's going to be. So your homework for last week was #NowYouSeeMe, and I wanted you to show us how you would either hide something or something that you didn't want to hide that you wanted to put in a clear container or keep it up, keep it out, you know, at the ready. Daddy, Orlando Debbie sent 50 stars. Thank you very much, guys. I really appreciate that. Y'all are like star happy tonight. Thank you. That's 249 stars just tonight. We're at 60% of our goal all of a sudden. Thank you. And thank you, Orlando Debbie. So, you know, kind of keeping those at eye level, you know, and then putting away the things that you don't want to see. It worked. So your homework was Now You See Me, and I wanted you to show us how you were going to hide or preview, you know, like put them front and center, the things that you wanted to see. It worked. So I accidentally did my homework last week, but in reverse. Do you remember? It is a Star Party, Debbie. It is. You remember those opaque containers that I had last week? And I had snack mix for John in one of them that I needed to stay out of. And I had mandarin oranges in the other one. Well, it was these containers. It was these opaque, these cute opaque Halloween containers. So you can see, you can't see through them. So I put, again, John's snack mix in one because I needed to stay out of it. And then I put some mandarins in the other one just as an example. It worked so well, I forgot that the mandarins were in that one. And that's something that I had intended to eat. And fortunately, John found it and said, hello, Andrew. Fortunately, John found it and he said, what is this? What is in this? Do you need me to take this inside? I had completely forgotten about it because it was in that opaque container. And hello, Sherry. Because it was in that opaque container, I completely forgot about him. So almost worked in reverse for me. Casey, who is my daughter, did her homework. You all hear me talking about Casey. That is our daughter, mine and John's daughter. John is at home watching us right now. Casey does all of our YouTube videos. She did her homework. So she was actually paying attention when she was getting the videos and the post on IfYouHaveAnEgg.com ready last week. She did her homework. And she decided to keep the girls' snacks. So Alyssa and Bo are my granddaughters, her daughters. She decided to keep their snacks out of her sight and put them down low. Because remember, we talked about if you put them up high, you're more likely to reach for something up high than you are to start digging around, you know, in something down low. So she took the snacks that she gets for them and she put them down low out of her sight so she doesn't see them all the time. But see, she had them up in a cabinet that she's in and out of all the time. So it's one that's next to the refrigerator and it's one that she gets in for other things all the time. So she's much more likely to reach for, you know, goldfish crackers and snack things and even things like, you know, dried apples and dried pears because they do love things like that. But those are super easy to snack on and, you know, and get more than you intended to eat. So she put them down low where she was less likely to grab them. And instead of getting a chorus of mama, mama, which is Bo's favorite thing to say right now, the girls can help themselves when they get hungry in between meals. Bravo, bravo. And Melissa in our in-person group started doing her homework last week and it turned into a kitchen makeover. And I told her we should turn that into a reality TV show. But she started organizing stuff in her kitchen and it turned into a literal kitchen makeover. And she is feeling great about her go-to foods now, getting them up and ready where she can get them, and about how her kitchen looks now. So fantastic job, everybody, last week. You all, so many of y'all did your homework. Made me so happy. But congratulations, and here are your Bravo stickers for getting that done last week. Good job, good job, good job, everybody. Okay, this week we're talking about say yes to saying no. Wow, this is the second year that we've had this topic, and the first time that they had it, I was like, okay, here's one of those hokey topics. Let's just go. Let's get it over with. You know, come on, let's get this one over with. Okay, not so. I have a question for everybody. Who has seen the movie Yes Man, starring Jim Carrey? So give me a thumbs up or something if you've seen that movie. And John, I'll do a thumbs up for you because I know you don't know how to, and I know you've seen it. But who has seen the movie Yes Man? Yeah, and Sarah already sees that in the background, and she is ready. Wait till you see what this little thing is right here. Hello, Kim. Who has seen the movie Yes Man? It's starring Jim Carrey. His character's name is Carl. Sherry has seen it. Hello, Susie. I know John has seen it, so I'm going to give him I've seen it. Thumbs ups. I know Casey's seen it, so thumbs ups for her. Kathy has. So who, give me 2 more seconds to think about that. Sandra has. So who has seen the movie Yes Man, starring Jim Carrey? I'll give you 2 more seconds. Do, 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 do. Okay, so it's not looking like a ton of you all have seen it, but this was an early 2000s rom-com, so a romantic comedy, and it was starring Jim Carrey, and it was starring Zooey Deschanel, adorable, and I don't know how actually famous she was at that point. Oh, Carol's never heard of it. Okay, so just hang in with me. It was a romantic comedy that was filmed, I think, it came out in 2007 or 2008, and it had Jim Carrey was the leading man, and his character's name was Carl, and Zooey Deschanel, who's adorable, was the leading lady. So Carl, Jim Carrey's character Carl, goes through a bad breakup with his wife, He's got a hideously boring job. He's a loan officer, and sorry if you're a loan officer, but it's a horrible, hideous job, and his boss is just yang, 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 all the time. There's a host of other reasons for him to be depressed and withdraw from social life. So he's supposed to tell everybody no, no, no. He's supposed to decline these loans, and he's supposed to do all this other stuff. Anyway, it just goes on and on and on. But on the advice of a friend, he goes to a self-help seminar to learn how to unleash the power of yes. And John, if you are listening, the guy who is hosting that seminar, go look who that is, because it's the same guy that is the butler on Muppets Haunted Mansion. Just a total side note in case John is listening. Okay, so he goes to a seminar about how to unleash the power of yes. And while in the movie, while saying yes, it leads him on all sorts of adventures that he would have never, because he just says yes to everything. He commits to, when he unleashes the power of yes, he decides he's going to say yes to everything, no matter how ridiculous it is. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, so while in the movie, saying yes leads him on all sorts of amazing and transforming experiences, Weight Watchers wants us to learn how to unleash the power of no. Okay, how to unleash the power of no. And it may just do the same thing for your weight loss and your wellness journey, okay? So hopefully unleashing the power of no is going to lead you on amazing and transforming experiences, okay? The 3 fast facts from Weight Watchers this week. The first one is to change your plans, okay? Change your plans. When you make a new goal, whether it's weight loss, the way you're going to do things, maybe it's just organizing your kitchen like Melissa did, because that was a goal, was to get that organized, you might just need to adjust your priorities, okay? Simply said, things that used to be important might not be now. So I'm sure on any other given weekend, Melissa probably would have had, and I'm just going to pick on Melissa for a second, she probably would have had other plans. She's a big lake goer. Other things would have been more important. So getting out on the water might have been more important. Being with family and friends might have been more important. But she had a change of plans. And when you have a change of plans and set a new goal, and that was one-time goal to get her kitchen organized, okay? That doesn't mean that she set forth a goal that's going to last for, well, I mean, I hope she keeps it organized, but, that was going to take her years and years and years. It was a short-term, one-time goal, but different things became important. So when you make a new goal, little, small, could be little, could be huge. You might need to adjust your priorities, because some things might not be as important and other things may become more important, okay? Second thing is, no, FOMO. Oh, no, FOMO. FOMO, the fear of missing out. So oftentimes when we say no to something, a lot of us get really anxious. Oh no, what am I going to miss? Oh, no. There's a fear of missing out. I just said no. Oh no, what am I missing out on? So no, FOMO. That's an actual fact. That when we say no, oftentimes we are seized with the fear of, oh no, what am I missing out? And then the third fast fact is, you can unleash the power of no, okay? Saying no doesn't mean that you're missing out on something. Using it properly can still be a very powerful tool. Now, I know there are a lot of you all in our group, in our closed group, our Facebook, or If You Have an Egg Facebook group, who just regularly make a habit of saying no. Just no. You don't commit to anything. You just say no, okay? So using it as a properly, you can use it as a very you can turn it into a very, very powerful tool without everybody thinking that you're just like, no, that you're the no person, okay? So today, I was asked if I would take the dynamic duo to church with me. Great, yeah. Casey had a market, not a problem. I can take them to church. Alyssa and Bo are fantastic at our church. It's not their church, but they are fantastic at our church. Sure, I could still attend my small group, my Sunday school class meeting, so not a problem. Yes, sign me up. I will take them. John gladly drove everybody back and forth, took me home to get ready, went back to get them, or we had them, whatever. So yeah, yes, sign me up. Okay, then it was left to me to feed them and then to stay at their home until their dad got home. Okay, yeah, I can still do that. I didn't have any plans until 2 o'clock, so sure, yeah, sign me up. I love being with the girls, love playing with them, love hearing them say my name a million times, so sure, sign me up, check, done. Okay, but then I got the request, so we're like 35 minutes away from me needing to leave because I did have plans at 2 o'clock or just right after 2 o'clock. Then I got the request, hey, do you care if I stop at so-and-so and have lunch before I come home. And I went, oh no, oh no, 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 oh no, 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 no. I can't say no. How can I say no? Oh no, 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 no. You know, the girls are having a good time. They're playing. The person who was coming to take care of them wanted to know if they could stop and, you know, and have lunch on the way home. That is not what we planned. And I already had plans for 2 o'clock. So I'm literally going, not wanting to answer that text message because I didn't know what to say. But I knew that this was the topic for tonight. I knew that being able to say no, using the power of no, was the topic for tonight. I knew what I should say. I knew that I should say no. I've already had them all day. No. They've spent the night with me last night. No. I'm not, no, sorry, no. You just have to get something else or pick something up. But the sudden guilt of saying no to the not born to me child, their father, and not saying no to another hour and a half of the cutest kids on the planet, it kind of had me sweating. And I was like, oh my gosh, what am I doing? So I looked at John and he said, nope, you've had them all day and you had plans for 2 o'clock. So no, tell him no. Okay, so I said no. I did it. I said no. I said no to one more thing on my plate. And in turn, I said yes to getting my recipe ready for tomorrow. I said yes to being able to take my time at the store because I wasn't rushed. I said yes to getting my work here at Casey Kitchen Center done so that I didn't have to come in at 6 a.m. tomorrow and get it finished. It was hard. So it was hard for me to say no, but I actually did. By John helping me to say no, I actually unleashed the power of no. And guess what? Nobody got upset but me. So when I said no, the girls were totally fine with it. When I said no, Alan was totally fine with it. When I said no, of course John was fine with it. He knew I'd already had, we'd already had them most of the day. So saying yes wouldn't have done anything except, fret me, make me fret, make me run out of time, run, and make me have to be here again at 6 o'clock in the morning. So that is your homework for this week. I want you to unleash the no. So your homework is hashtag UNLEASHTHENO. Unleash the no. Okay? Remember, in a kind way, in a managed way, a productive way, not just no. So your homework is unleash the no. I want you to tell us one example this week of when you really wanted to or you thought that you wanted to say yes, but instead you unleashed your power of no, and let us also know what it allowed you to say yes to, okay? So, yep. Okay, Carol Lou's already done her homework. She's going to have to say no to the live chat next week and say yes to flying out to see to seeing her Peanut because her Peanut moved away. Peanut! You should have said no. You're like 5. Okay? You can tell your parents no. You don't need to live with them anymore. Come live with Grandma, okay? Dang it, Peanut. But see, that's perfect though. So she's going to say no to us for the live chat, and she knows that we're going to miss her, and she knows that we're going to be sad that she's not here, but going to see Peanut, way more important, so she can say yes to going to see Peanut. So hashtag unleash the no. Tell us what you're saying no to, but then I also want to know what it allowed you to say yes to. So for me today, I said no to him stopping and eating lunch on his way home. He hadn't had the girls all day. I'd had them, but I said no to him stopping and getting lunch, but I said yes to not having to be here at 6 o'clock in the morning to work, okay? Because that part's already done. And for getting a recipe ready for tomorrow. Okay, so hashtag unleash the no. Do your homework, do your homework, do your homework. And we're almost right at the 30-minute mark, and I am so thirsty today. It's like I cannot get enough to drink today. And Sandra is exactly right. It is time for some water. So if you all are brand new with this again is a 1 hour long chat. The first 30 minutes is whatever the topic was for the prior week for Weight Watchers. The second half is something fun, and it's going to be super fun tonight. But at the 30-minute mark, everybody grab some water. This is the only time during the week that I know that you had water, and because it is officially the first day of October, I have drug out my Hocus Pocus tumbler. Oh, it feels so good. I am like parched today. I mean, it's not that warm, but I am parched today. Okay. So it is time for the second half, and thank you, Sarah. I love that one too. It is time for the second half of chat number 335 Unleash the no. Saying no. Saying yes to saying no. And hold on just a minute. My string has gotten out of whack. So I am going to be making food tonight. It's food for me, so I'm not going to put my hair up. Sorry, people who hate it when my hair is down when I'm cooking, but it's just for me. No one else but me is going to be eating these. So in the second half, we are going to be making one of the things that I prepped for when I was eating soft food, and went ahead and got ready for last week when we were making some things to be able to organize the kitchen. One of the things that I got organized with. So let me grab what these are going to be going in. I'm going to show you that first, and then I'm going to show you how to make these because they are so stinking easy. Like, so stinking easy. Let me grab that container real quick. So last week when we were talking about organizing our kitchen, getting things where you can see them, we were talking about these see-through freezer bags, and I had told you all that you can write on them with a wipe-off marker. So on this one I wrote Kodiak Cakes Protein Waffles 1 point each, and I had made 2 batches of Kodiak Cakes Protein Waffles, and individual servings, one each, so you can pop out if you want 1, 2, 3, 7, however many you want. And it's 1 point per waffle. It's written on there with a wipe-off marker. This is a reusable freezer bag. It's see-through, so you can see what's in it, but also written on there so that I know what's in it, and so I know, how many points it is. Because being able to see through it and knowing that it's waffles, if you don't put on there what it is, how would you know how many points it is? But that way you can pull out, again, 1 for 1 point, 2 for 2 points, 3 for 3 points, on and on and on. You can add things to them like blueberries, things like that. We'll talk about that here in just a second. Let me go put these up. Well, I'll show you all this again here in a second, just as a reminder and just in case anybody was not paying attention or had taken a potty break. Okay, so we're gonna make some Kodiak Cakes protein waffles. You're gonna need a couple of things for that. One is Kodiak Cakes baking mix. So this is the Kodiak Cakes Power Cakes Flapjack and Waffle Mix. This is just the buttermilk flavor because I'm gonna add, when I make these, I add the flavoring to them. They have different flavors of this, but I just got the plain Jane 100% whole grain Park City Kodiak. I don't know if y'all have ever noticed it or not, but Park City Kodiak Power Cakes Flapjack and Waffle Mix. So these are protein packed, 15 grams of protein per serving. And let's see, I got a lot of questions about what is in them or what you have to make them. So let me tell you that real quick before we get the cooking part of it going. So I will say this, the recipe I'm getting ready to verbally give you all will be printed hopefully maybe tomorrow, but for sure by Tuesday. And it is for the Kodiak Cakes protein waffles. This box, this is a 20-ounce box. This will make 3 servings. So or 3 batches. So I made 2 batches for myself last week. I'm going to make another batch tonight. A batch is approximately 9 waffles, and it will make 3 batches. So about 27 to 30 of these mini waffles. And then I got a lot of questions about what this is made out of. And these have 2.5 grams of fat, but only 0.5 grams of saturated fat, 10 milligrams of cholesterol, 450 milligrams of sodium. So they're not low sodium. Anything that comes in a box or a can is probably not going to be low sodium. Total carbohydrates is 37, but it also has 5 grams of fiber, 4 grams of sugar, 3 grams are added sugar, 15 grams of protein. It is 20% of your daily recommended value of calcium and 10% of iron and 4% of potassium. There are very few ingredients in here. Hello, Julie. Hello. How is everybody? When is that cutimest baby going to be here? We're all waiting. We're all waiting impatiently on the baby to get here. So the ingredients in this are, it is 100% whole grain wheat flour, 100% whole grain oat flour, vital wheat gluten, whey protein concentrate, brown sugar, wheat protein isolate, milk protein concentrate, leavening, which includes monocalcium phosphate, baking soda, buttermilk, and sea salt. That's it. It does contain milk and wheat, So if you're dairy free, it does contain some milk. If you are gluten free, it does contain some wheat. And Carol Lou says, how many are a serving? How many of these are a serving? It's as many as you want. So most of this week I made like 3 a serving. So it's 1 point per waffle. So I made like 3 a serving, and that's a recipe that I made up. So yeah. So I was saying that it's 1 point per 1 waffle. Okay, and you can make flapjacks or waffles. You can also make chocolate chip cookies, and you can make muffins with this. Okay, so let's go ahead and start making these. I have a mini waffle maker. This is a Dash mini waffle maker. Some of you all ordered one of these from Weight Watchers. I know Weight Watchers used to sell these. Don't know if with them closing out the online store, if that's going to be, I don't know if they have any of these left, and I don't know, and I did not get mine from there, and I don't know if, you know, if they have any left or if those are going to be on sale, but I have a Dash mini waffle maker, and there's all kinds of things that you can do. Oh, per the nutritional information. Carol Lou, what am I going to do next week when you're not here to keep me on my toes? Okay, according to this, the serving size is 1/2 of a cup, and there are 9 servings per container. So they're saying if you make 3 4-inch flapjacks with 1/2 of a cup of the mix, that is a serving. So, sorry, that is what Carol was trying to ask. Okay, so with this Dash, you can certainly use any kind of a waffle maker, but because this one is the mini one, that's why these are going to be 1 point per. They're going to be 1 point per waffle. It's a small waffle, and you'll see it when I get through here in just a second. The link to this is going to be on the, it's already in the chat. The link is already in the chat, and it will be on the notes on IfYouHaveAnEgg.com. This was a pretty good deal. I got it at Amazon. I have Amazon Prime, so the shipping was free, and it showed up like 2 days after I ordered it. These are 4-inch. These are going to be a 4-inch waffle. The cooking surface creates a snack-sized mini waffle that are perfect every time. The mini waffle maker preheats and cooks the waffle in minutes. There's no setup required, and it's quick and easy cleanup, and that is true because I just wipe it out with a wet Swedish dishcloth. Okay, yeah, Carol Lou says that Weight Watchers has them on sale for $9.99. I think I paid $14.99 and no shipping for mine, and plus super cute color. Okay, this is what color mine is. So this is my Dash, and I'm going to go ahead and get that plugged in, and then I'm going to turn you all around so you can see what I am doing. So you just plug it straight in, and again, like so many things that have a heat source, and I've been telling you all, if you have brand new quartz countertops, please put something underneath your heat source, okay? I don't want to hear anybody say that they, well, Kelly told me to do such and such, and I scorched my brand new countertops. If you have granite, that's not going to happen, okay? Okay, so for this recipe, you need 1.5 cups of Kodiak cakes. So, again, these are the Kodiak Power Cakes Flapjack and Waffle Mix. So for one batch, Debbie says Amazon Prime is $12.99, so that's probably how much I paid for it then, because I knew it was under $15, and then of course I got free shipping, and I think Elaine is looking it up on Kohl's, I believe. So it's 1.5 cups of the Kodiak Cakes Flapjack and Waffle Mix, 1.5 cups. There's 3 of those. There's 3 1.5 cups in this box, so you can make 3 batches of what I'm going to show you how to make out of this one box. So you need 1.5 cups of this. Then to that, you're going to add 1/2 cup of non-fat plain Greek yogurt. Wow, Elaine says that Kohl's has it for $7.99. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, so this is 1/2 cup of non-fat plain Greek yogurt, and honestly, if you like flavored yogurt, it adds such a negligible amount to it because you're going to make 9 waffles with this. This is going to make a 9 waffle serving, or 9 waffles in this one thing. That's such a negligible amount that it would still be 1 point per waffle, but then it jumps to 3 points for 2 waffles. Still not bad at all. Okay, so it's 1.5 cups of Kodiak cakes, 1/2 cup of non-fat plain Greek yogurt, or if you do use a flavored Greek yogurt, Again, just adds a smidge of points, so it would be 1 for 1, 3 for 2. And I saw that Debbie says they also have a multi that does 4 of them for $34.99. I saw that. It's like a bigger surface, and it has 4 little sections on it for that. So 1.5 cups, half a cup. Then we're going to add a half a cup of water to that. And to that, we're going to add 1 large egg. So there's 1 large egg. Okay. So 1.5 cups of waffle mix, a half a cup of non-fat plain Greek yogurt, a half a cup of water, 1 large egg, and then a teaspoon of chia seeds. And I forgot to get out a teaspoon, so I'm just going to eyeball it here. A teaspoon of chia seeds. And then, if you wanted to add something like, if you wanted to add blueberries or chocolate chips or something like that, you can add them at this point. Okay, and you're going to stir all that together. Now, when I plugged the dash in, the light came on, and when the light goes off, that means it's preheated, okay? Oh no, and Sarah says she has to crack her eggs in a separate bowl so that she doesn't have any shells, haha. I don't know, I've gotten pretty good over the years. I don't know if you noticed, but the whole thing is called If You Have an Egg. I've gotten pretty good over the years at cracking eggs. So had to teach myself how to hard boil them, but you know, had pretty good success over the years of cracking eggs, and they turn out pretty well for me. Okay, if it is, let me make sure I got all the yogurt in there because it's a little bit stiff, so I probably didn't get quite a half a cup of yogurt. If it is still, it's going to be thicker than a pancake batter, but that is still a teeny tiny bit thick, so I'm going to put just a smidge more water in there. Okay, you can always add, because there's still a little bit of dry at the bottom, you can always add a little more water, but you can't take any water away. You don't want it to be too thin because these are not, what's that, the chia seeds, just taste preference. Yeah, I don't know, I put the chia seeds in there, just in my mind it bulks them up just a little bit, and it adds just maybe a tiny bit of flavor. Carol Lou, so you do not have to put the chia seeds in there. Okay, so this is more the consistency I was looking for. So you don't want it to be pancake consistency because you're not making pancakes, you're making waffles. Okay, and then be very careful because this is hot, which it's going to remind you of that. And I've been making more waffles, so it's already a little bit, it's not super clean because I've been making other waffles. Hit it with a spritzer or some kind of a sprayer, and if you feel like you need to measure, it's about 3 tablespoons of batter. I obviously don't ever measure anything. I just put a nice little glob in the center. So the glob that I put in the center is about that big. And then you're going to close the lid. So I'm going to tell you some things while we're waiting on this first one to cook. Okay, the first thing is a half a cup of yogurt, 1.5 cups of Kodiak cakes, Power Cakes Flapjack and Waffle Mix, a half a cup of water. You can put vanilla in it, you can put flavoring in it, you can do anything like that you want. 1 teaspoon of chia seeds, all of that together, and 1 egg. I almost forgot the egg. So half a cup of yogurt, 1 egg, 1.5 cups of the Kodiak cakes, the half a cup of water is irrelevant, and a teaspoon of chia seeds, and the egg. I keep skipping the egg. All of that together. So if I had not just put out 3 tablespoons in here, what I'm holding in my hand right now, that is 60, let me see, I think it's 60 grams of protein. So this right now, well, except for the 3 tablespoons that I put over here, this is 60 grams of protein. So if you get about 9 or 10 waffles out of one batch of this. That's approximately 5 grams of protein per waffle, which is fantastic. It's absolutely fantastic. Okay, do you see the steam that's coming out? So when the steam starts coming out, and again, I've been using this a lot today, so it is already a little warm. So be careful, it is hot. When it says hot surface, it's not kidding. So when you see the steam start coming out, that means that you've got just about all the liquid out. And just gently take the top up. Use something soft. A wooden spoon is perfectly good. Don't use anything metal to get it out, because it could scratch your nonstick. It could scratch your nonstick. Here, let's start another one before I do this. So I spritz it every other waffle. So I'll spritz it with the nonstick every other waffle. Let's get another one going. Go ahead and carefully close it, and you just kind of plunk it over. You don't have to do anything special. You don't have to squeeze it or anything. These would be great for making Weggos. Carolou, I'm just saying. So this little dash would be great for making Weggos. So this waffle, this is a 4-inch waffle. It's perfectly round. It looks like a little tiny Eggo. It looks like the kind that you get at the grocery store. It is perfectly tender. Let it cool off for just a second, and then I will try it. These would be great if you wanted to put them in some kind of a form and make like little tacos, you know, like little chocolate tacos or something. Those would be great for that. I will say this, however many of these you make, oh, Sarah wants to know what a Weggo is. Hey, Sarah, we have a chat for that. So if you have about 34 days to go back and watch all of the old videos, and it's only going to take you 34 days at 8 hours a day. I did the math earlier. And then you can see what a Weggo is. I think Carol Lou, I want to say she was like one of the founding members of the Weggo Club, which we've kind of gotten out of the habit, you know, of doing that. But anyway, Weggos are fantastic, and I need to start making some more of them. And I bet the girls would love them. But anyway, it's a 4-inch waffle. Perfect. You can see it steaming again. It only takes just a few minutes. I didn't even time it. I just watch for the steam to come out, and that's how I know that they're ready. Perfectly browned. Again, something soft. So this is a wooden spatula. Ooh. Wooden spatula, another perfect 4-inch waffle, and I'm just setting them off over here to cool. Okay, little spritz, a little more waffle batter, about 3 tablespoons. If you need to measure it, go ahead, you know, you are more than welcome to measure it. I just kind of eyeball it. You'll know if you got too much, because you're going to end up with waffle batter out around your dash. Okay, so this one is a warm one. Let me take a little bite off of this. So this one has cooled off enough now that it can be consumed. Again, you could add vanilla, you could add any kind of flavorings to these. I love, 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 love. One of my favorite things to do is when I heat these back up is to put some blueberries or some kind of frozen blackberries. Actually, a frozen berry mix is perfect to heat that up and pour it over the top of it. Oh my gosh, so sweet. So sweet and so yummy. So this has no sugar on it. This one has no flavoring in it. This is literally just the Power Cakes, the buttermilk Power Cakes made into a waffle. No extra sugar. So tastes so good. It's such a nice flavor. And yes, Sarah, I do sugar-free syrup. So love, love, love them like that. But oh yeah, Debbie says a blueberry compote. Oh my gosh, that would be fantastic. Absolutely fantastic on there. But so you can see that a 4-inch waffle, this is going to make, so remember that 60 point, ooh, and Carol says they heat up good in the toaster too. Good to know. Just like a Weggo, not a Weggo, just like an Eggo, heat up great in the toaster. Fantastic, fantastic. Good, thanks for pointing that out. But you can see that 4-inch waffle, and they don't all have to be perfectly shaped. Some of them are going to be a little fatter on one side. Some of them are going to be a little bit misshapen. But each one of these 4-inch waffles has approximately approximately 5 grams of protein. So we're going to put that next one on there and let it go. Little bit of advice though, let them completely cool before you put them into anything like this. So remember last week we were talking about putting things where you could find them, making it easier. You can see that I made this so easy that I've eaten, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I've eaten 9 plus 3, 9, 10, 11, 12. I've had 3. I've had 9, 10, 11, 12. I've eaten 12. Well, that'd be about right because I had 3 a day for 4 days. So 12. 12 of these, instead of rummaging around for cereal or rummaging around for something else that I shouldn't have been in, I had 3 of these a day for 4 days this week here in the showroom with some heated berries, with some sugar-free syrup, and oh, let's see, hold on a second. Oh yeah, Debbie said put some of the maple syrup into the batter and make a McDonald's breakfast sandwich with eggs, with an egg and sausage or Canadian bacon. Ooh, yum, yum, yum. So guess what I'll be making next round, Debbie? Thank you very much for reminding me about that. And maybe we'll have to make those, maybe we'll have to make some of those next week. Oh no, I have something different I have to make next week. Okay, hold on. Did I already spray this? Have I already used this twice in between spraying? Because I do not want these to stick. So again, 5 points per waffle, 1 point per waffle, 5 grams of protein. You can see how just devastatingly hard this is to make. I mean, like, shoo, you know, popping up a sweat. But then let them completely cool before you put them in your especially if you're going to put them in the freezer. Let them cool completely before you put them in there, or you're just going to end up with a brick. So you can't see this. I could turn you all around. I am spreading them out. If I can get you that far. Nope, you can't see them. So I am spreading them out on a cutting board so that I can let them completely cool before I stack them in here and put them in the freezer, because I don't want a big melted mess. Let me go put this up real quick. Reusable gallon zippered bag for the freezer. Use a wipe off marker, mark in there what's on there and how many points it is, and I'll be right back. But can you all see how easy this is? And again, chocolate chips, you can put chocolate chips in them, you can put blueberries in them. If you've got the grandkids coming over, you can put sprinkles in them. You know, the best thing about things like this is these are healthy, they're whole grain, they're good for you, they're a great source of protein, they've even got a little fiber in them, and the grandkids won't know. They won't know. They will have no idea that they are good for you. Okay, and now Debbie has inspired me to make these with some syrup in there, and yeah, and turn them into a what are those called? It's not just an egg McMuffin. It is and it's not a McMuffin anyway. What are those called? Griddles? A chicken McGriddle or a sausage McGriddle? We could totally do that. We could totally do that. Thank you, Debbie. That's an awesome idea for next time. What do you all like to put on your waffles though? So while I'm letting the rest of these cook, I'm just anxious to hear. So we already heard Debbie say blueberry compote, or she's going to make, you know, she's going to talk me into, yes, a McGriddle, Carol. Or she's going to talk me into making some McGriddles. And we already talked about sugar-free. We were talking about putting sugar-free syrup on them. What do you all like to put on your pancakes and on your waffles? Or do you like to mix anything in with them? Are you a mixer-inner? Do you like to mix some things in? Ooh, yeah. Sandra says sugar-free jelly. That sounds good. What's your favorite flavor of sugar-free jelly, Sandra? Because I like a lot of them. I like blackberry. I like orange marmalade. I've got quite a few. I've got to find some more this year. I did not have a good source for it last year, but I need to find some more sugar-free apple butter. Apple butter is a favorite. See how easy this is going? I mean, like, I'm talking, ooh, peanut butter. Ooh, that's interesting, Debbie. I hadn't thought about putting peanut butter on them. That sounds good. Has anybody put like PB2 powder or anything in theirs as a mix-in? As some kind of a mix-in for their waffles? Ooh, let's see. Oh yeah, John says apple grape jelly. He would eat apple grape jelly on anything though. I'm just happy he's still listening. Okay, let's see. So Debbie says peanut butter. Jonna just can't wait to try it. Sarah likes fruit and sugar-free syrup. Yum, 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 yum. Sandra says all kinds of them. Carol Lou says she's a savory person, so she would use 2 as bread and a veggie burger for breakfast. That sounds fantastic. That really sounds fantastic. And Jonna says, I'm going to have to look up Wego now. Oh my goodness, girls. Yeah, so Wegos are also fantastic. And you know what? This size, this dash size, that would be perfect for a Wego because there wouldn't be any room for the egg to run off. So yeah, so I'm gonna have to make some more of those now that I've got the dash. Okay, well, I'm gonna make the rest of these. We've only got just a couple of minutes left, so I'm gonna go ahead and start wrapping up so that I can finish these up. Thank you all so much for being here. Casey will get this recipe posted for us in the next couple of days. Super easy to make, super easy with add-ins. Now I've got a goal to change some, turn some of these into McGriddles. But you all have a fantastic week. As always, I have enjoyed being here. I hope you all learned something. I hope you found something new. Thank you for all of your suggestions. I'll try to find let's see, Sarah says she has to check out that Wego video, LOL. Yeah, so it's WEGGO if that helps you to find it. But I hope you all learned something. I hope you got some great ideas. Yeah, and thank you, Carol Lou. I love doing them. And have a fantastic week, Carol Lou, with Peanut. I'm so happy you're getting to go visit her. Sad that she's moved. Happy you're getting to visit her. But everyone have a great week. If you were watching this on YouTube, just type in youtube.com and look for If You Have an Egg. Thank you again to everyone who gave stars tonight. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really do appreciate you all. You all have a great week, and I will see you next time. Good night.